Hi everybody, it's Honest John. Well, we may not be in a recession, but times are still very hard, especially for the poor and the middle class. The Republicans will tell you it's because Obama's policies have failed. They'll tell you that government spending doesn't create jobs. And they'll tell you that we have to cut spending and reduce the deficit. They're lying. Now look, I'm all for getting America out of debt. That's why I want to raise taxes on the rich, eliminate subsidies for giant corporations, and make them pay their fair share. We can also cut a lot of military spending. And here's another real good idea. Let's get rid of the presidential pension and all congressional pensions. But the fact is, right now, this economy needs another stimulus. And if we do the tax changes, we can do that on a balanced budget. There is one obstacle to all that: the Republicans. You know they're not going to allow another stimulus, even though they know it's necessary. But Republicans are trying to keep the myth going that the stimulus was a failure. The fact is that it saved the economy and the American auto industry. If Republicans really think the stimulus is a failure, how come they're always showing up at ribbon cuttings and factories helped by the stimulus, trying to take credit for the stuff they voted against? How come so many of them wrote letters to the White House asking for stimulus projects in their districts? Well, the Republicans have made no secret of the fact that they want Obama to be a one-term president. And the best way to do that is to keep the economy down. And that's exactly what they're doing. It's why the Republicans did not come out with a jobs plan until a couple of weeks ago. And no Republican member of either House of Congress has introduced any legislation to help with job creation. And there's also the matter of the debt ceiling. By keeping the uncertainty going in regards to this, they have a negative effect on the economy, and the Republicans know it, and they will keep it going for as long as they can. And it's interesting that in all their concern about our nation's debt, they seem to forget about it when it comes to taxes. They would double and triple our national debt in order to get more tax cuts for the rich and the corporations, even though they know that these things would only make matters worse. Now, some of you might be asking, do you really believe the Republicans would sell out America to return to power? Of course they would. Country first is just a slogan. It has nothing to do with reality. And they know that they don't really believe it. You want to make this economy grow? You have to get rid of all the Republicans you can in the next election. Now the Dems will do a lot of stupid, irritating, nanny state stuff. And it'll really piss me off, and I'm sure it'll piss you off too. But the Dems got us out of the Republican recession, and they'll make the economy grow. And they might, with some pressure, that's what fair share is about, actually raise taxes on the rich and the corporations. Something the Republicans will never do. Thanks for listening.